Hello YouTubers, this is Garcia. Today I'm going to take a video about roofing underlayment. A lot of people ask me why I use synthetic underlayment. A lot of people have this question, why it's synthetic underlayment is being used lately on new roofs, on re-roofs or re-roofs or new roofs, whatever, versus traditional felt underlayment. Well, the reason is because a lot of guys, a lot of contractors, they don't get the full warranty. They believe that they don't get the full warranty when they use 30-pound felt, and they have to use synthetic underlayment. So what I'm going to show you here, it's a video, that in order for you to get the full warranty from the manufacturer, you have to use at least three products of the same manufacturer. Let's say the shingles, ridge, starter. With those three products, you can qualify for the full warranty. Okay, so you don't have to, and the underlayment is an option. You don't really have to use their underlayment. And the reason I don't use synthetic underlayment anymore is because I found out that the synthetic underlayment it's a good wind resistant, but it's not a good waterproofing membrane. Because I did a test on my own. I nailed a piece of box with I put a piece of underlayment on top of the synthetic underlayment, and then I put a nail through. Then I nail into the wood. Like 10 minutes later, I saw the wood getting wet underneath the synthetic underlayment. And then I did the same test with the 30-pound felt. Even though the 30-pound felt rips easy with the wind, and it's not a very wind resistant, and it's not really good when it's exposed to the sun because it's got oil in it. Still, when you put a nail through and then water runs on top, it doesn't really go through the membrane because the membrane has oil in it. It's made of like petroleum base. Has a petroleum base, so it seals the nail. On the other hand, plastic underlayment is like a tarp. You put the tarp on top of your head, and then you cause no penetrations at all. You're gonna be safe. You're gonna be dry. But as soon as you put a nail through and make a little hole in it, no matter how strong is the tarp is, it's still the water's gonna go through because it's not a waterproofing membrane. So it's good for wind resistance. It's very strong. But personally, I don't use it. I wouldn't use it on my house. And I told another company, hey, I'm not gonna use that stuff because they forced me to give the full warranty under my company name, and I was the subcontractor. So I told them, you know what, I'm not gonna use no synthetic underlayment. He goes, well, if you don't want to use it, then I'm not gonna give you no work. I told him, don't worry, just keep your work and I'll go on. But I'm not gonna put my name on the line when you want to use like materials that haven't been proven for a long time. But anyway, I'm gonna show you in this video. I saw a video the other day about a guy who's uploading a bunch of videos. I'm not gonna say his name on it, but he's getting very famous on YouTube. He's advertising his own company. Well, these guys are using a synthetic underlayment. It's called Rhino. Rhino is the cheapest name on the line. Or we use another thing like Tiger Paw or another one. Well, anyway, these guys, they use the peel and stick underlayment like this. See it? This is peel and stick. Okay, see? You peel and seal. So it seals all the way along the valley. And these guys, they trim the underlayment all the way here, to to the edge of the peeling stick, so they don't cross the paper on the other side. And I think that's wrong. I don't know who told those guys to do it like that. Maybe it's a company or somebody, or probably the roofers. But whenever you're putting your felt underlayment, so before I forget, you can do one side first, and then you can do the other side later on. But you make sure that you tuck the felt from over there under the second course of this one, and then the second course goes under the third course of this one, and so on. Okay, like this. So you gotta make sure that you cover the top of the valley. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have a peeling stick underneath. Okay, remember, you gotta cross your membranes. You gotta cross them. Right, so that's gonna give you a better waterproofing, because valleys is most of the critical parts where the water stays most of the time, right? And I'll show you later on how I finish this roof. Remember, if you're gonna use California or you're gonna use valley metals, put your starter first, okay? The starter goes on top of the starter, and right here I need a little piece of valley. So always put the little piece of valley on the bottom. Don't put it on the top, okay? A lot of people, they put the little piece on the top, and what happens is when they put nails, it looks like lift up. So it lifts the nails, and when you push it down to make it flat over there, you pulling it up and it looks ugly. It looks like separated, so it doesn't look all together smooth like this. Okay, always put the little piece on the bottom. See my little piece, it goes to the end. The 2 full pieces go in the center, and then we align it. Háblame.
Ahí está.
Ahí está?
Sí.
Straight? Okay. Once you have it in place, let it hang out about 2 inches from the center. So, tip for all my followers, the ones that want to know how to roof, the ones that wants to learn how to do a valley in California. If you're not in Cali and you think that your Nigerian style, or I don't know, South African style is better than California, then just stick with it. If you're in Cali, and if you think the rain is gonna go underneath your shingles, all you need to do is apply roof cement along the valley, like we did right here, and then we throw our bleeder on top of it, following the snap line. See right here? I'm gonna show you. It's supposed to look like that, following the chuck line, and then before you install your bleeder, just put your roof cement along, and that's it. Okay, when you get to the gable, you reverse the edge metal and then you put it on top of the felt, okay? Like over there, you see it? When it's overlapping on the eaves, the metal goes tucked underneath there, the 30-pound felt, and then when it goes on the rake, the edge metal goes on top of the felt, and then on top of that, you install the starter. This strip is called starter strip. You can use it you can use 20-year shingles, and then just cut the half of it strip, or you can put the full shingle. Doesn't make any difference. A lot of people they make a scene out of it, like, oh, especially the handyman, the people that don't know shit about this trade, they want to feel like they know something. Anyway, if you put it upside down or face up, it doesn't make no difference. The city of Huntington Beach, I found this, came across this inspector. He wanted me to put this thing down, so I had to do it. But most of the time, in all the counties, especially in Cali, you put the strip all the way up, even though on the gable, on the slope. Okay, and then the nails don't supposed to be a minimum of 3 inches away from the edge. Last time I had an inspector make one of my guys renail the starter strip because he measured. And remember, this nail don't supposed to be no more than 3 inches. You can nail no more than 3 inches above from the edge. You see, I'm on 2.5, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. Only this one's 3.5. So the nail is supposed to be 3.5, 3 inches maximum. Okay. The nail supposed to be 3 inches. Okay, 3 inches from the edge, no more than that. If it's more than that, then you have problems. They claim that the wind can blow off the first course and then lift up all your roofs. Okay, it makes sense. That's what the inspector says, not me. Then once you cover your mastic, you're not gonna see it, so it's gonna look like that. Okay. And then later you finish up with the shingles like this. This is the way we do it in Cali. You can do it anywhere in the world, I think. Not really in Cali. So if you live in South Africa, Nigeria, Central America, South America, wherever you live, wherever you are, Nigerian, Mexican, whoever you are, you can do it anywhere in the world as long as you prevent water leaks. Okay, that's what roofing is about, preventing water leaks. Okay, it doesn't matter where you are. For some reason, a lot of people from another cities, states, or countries, they think their roofing system is better than others. To me, as long as it works for you, it works for you. You're not gonna win a prize for that. You're just gonna stop water leaks. So that will really matter. So if you think you're the best roofer, good for you. Good for you. Hopefully you are. But if you're not, then learn. To me, I'm happy with what I am. So with all the haters, especially my countrymen, South American and Mexicans, they all criticize me that, oh, you're not a good roofer, you're not a fast roofer. It's not been a fast roofer, it's been about stopping water leaks. Alright guys, thank you very much, and I see you in the next video. Sayonara. This is the way we installed felt. Okay, remember to cross your layers, so inner cross them along the valley. Right here underneath I have a peeling stick underlayment. This one right here. So see it? So for the, it runs all the way underneath the felt. Still, I'm putting my felt over it, so that way I have a better water system. I mean, not water system, but waterproofing system. Okay, so this is the other side. Right here, I'm gonna run my valley metal on top of this felt, and then and that's my metal for the fireplace. And that's my piece of fascia that I'm gonna install on the other side. Alright, thank you guys. Sayonara. Another thing on this video, when you have a space sheeting like this, the maximum opening that you have to have, it's ½ inch. If it has more than ½ inch, then you're gonna have to put plywood all over to make it solid. But this one have about 3/8 of an inch, so it's illegal to go over with a new roof All you need to do is cover your nut holes with thin shingles, thin metals, you see, to cover your nut holes, and then replace the broken ones. You see all the light color ones, those are the broken ones that are replaced. And then I'll run half a roll of the peeling stick all the way around. The owner here spray it with some chemical for the termites before we put the peeling stick underneath. And someone asked me on my channel how to install a flashing on a electrical pole like this. It's coming from there, so it's got electricity. It runs to the box and like this. So first of all, you're gonna have to cut it the center on the front part, and then second, you're gonna have to get a piece of shingles, cut it exactly to the around the pole, and then apply some roof cement underneath. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. Step number 2, introduce the new flashing, put it in place, and then try to close it with the hammer as much as you can, like this. Like this. Okay. Mauro, no. Mauro, pásame el mastic. Next, install the shingles around. Usually because I'm by the ocean, so I have to apply roof cement around the flashing. It's a city code, otherwise I'm not gonna pass final inspection. Only when you're by the coastal cities, you know, like around the coast. I'm about like 3 miles away from the ocean. I can see the port over there. You see it over there. So I'm very close to the ocean. So now when I finish the roof, I mean the shingles, I'm gonna show you what's next. Step is to apply silicone caulking along the cut and around the pipe. Okay, make sure it's something like this. Is a sealant for any type of roof, so it's paintable and it doesn't shrink, expands and contracts. So, and later I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I do something else, but you can stop it here if you don't have the tape that I'm gonna put on top. You can stop it here, and that's okay. It should last at least for 10-15 years. Here's a fireplace detail. Okay, the bottom piece is called roof to wall. Cut it right here and then fold the ears like this, and then right here on this side you're gonna attach the step flashing, and then you're gonna continue with your courses of shingles. Let's say, for example, this. I'm using roof cement on all my flashing because I'm close to the ocean. So okay, do it like that. So this is called ladder book. Many people call it book. You trim about 5 and 5/8 of each shingle, and you're creasing. You cut it like this, and that gives you a faster layout. Okay, roof is done. Color shown. It's mountainside. Yeah, mountainside. Yeah, I think it is mountainside. Yeah. From Owens Corning. This is a cool color. It's a high def cool color. They only make it on cool colors because a lot of people are complaining about the colors. You know, you have to get a light color in order for you to get the cool roof. So they came out with these new colors. They're a little bit darker, but they say they comply with Title 24. I don't know. I just installed it. But anyway, here it is, right? Mountainside. So it looks like a slate. It's a little bit darker than a slate. Slate's a little lighter. But this is a little bit darker. So almost gray. No, like, not gray. It's almost like charcoal. Charcoal, it's a little bit gray, yeah. But this is what it is, right? We use Richmond. The guy he wanted us to use Richmond, so this is what we use. Okay, and it looks like that.